I have a quick question for you guys, and I would really love your opinion. But grapes have it all themselves. Bees are always welcome. We love our bees, but it is not necessary. This is still leaving a little hump in the middle because that's how my rows were. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tara, a farmer from Northern California, and this channel is mainly about farming, but sometimes it's not. Okay, checking on all the chickens this morning. We have so much going on out here. Okay, I have a quick question for you guys, and I would really love your opinion. I am curious if I should make a second YouTube channel that is focused on chickens and possibly homesteading. A lot of my videos, I start out in the morning with my chickens, and my videos might still start that way because that is how my day goes, but it would be a lot shorter, a lot less detail about my chickens, and it will really focus on the vineyard and farming with my dad. So Beaver Vineyards would just be focused on farming. So do you think I should go ahead and start a second channel, and that's where I'll have more videos about my chickens, and if I decide to grow a garden and things like that? I just would love your guys' opinion on that, or if I should just keep it on this channel. I'm not exactly sure which way I want to go, but it's something I've been talking about, and I've been talking about it with some of my friends that are here on YouTube. So yeah, just let me know in the comments below kind of what you think, and I would really appreciate it. So here we've got the meat birds. Hi, babies. They are about 4 weeks old. They're huge. I was giving them food in this just in the morning, but I actually noticed one was already limping because they gain weight so fast. So now I'm like sprinkling food in their run. And then about midday, everyone starts free ranging, and they're free ranging as well. It's supposed to be better for them because they can keep kind of some muscle growing in their legs. And then we have the Bantam mama and her chicks, which is just like the cutest thing to watch every morning. Good morning. Aren't they so cute? Oh, I just love them. I just think they're the cutest. Hi, Mama. You're doing a great job. We've got 6 babies. All right, now we'll let the rescues out. I've been asked a few times if I have fixed this broken door. I have not, but it doesn't seem to really matter right now. I'll fix it one of these days. For now, it's actually nice because it's broken, I can lean it down on the ground there. And if it wasn't broken, I'd probably have to tie it back every day to keep it open. So it's actually working out okay. All right, everyone else looks great. I'm gonna keep everyone in until about lunchtime, and then I'll let everyone free range. Now it's time to go check on the chicken skyscraper. Good morning. Give them a little half light. My garage is definitely getting a little messier and messier. We've got about 2 weeks old in here, I think. We're going on 5 weeks in here. And then I just picked up new chicks yesterday. This was their first night. The reason I skipped this layer is I found the last batch I got pasty, but a lot. We had some really hot weather, and yeah, it just kept happening. So when they're in these layers, they're actually really hard to get out. I need to get like a little fish net or something. So on the top actually opens. So I thought I'll put my brand new chicks in the top, so if I have to get them out, it's a little bit easier. Hi, babies. Oh, some of the new chicks I got and some new breeds. All right, that's enough on chickens for now. We will head to the farm. I swear I have the smallest diesel tank ever. I have to fill it up every 25 acres practically. All right, time to start disking. I did start reaching out to some companies that make cameras, so I'm hoping to get something like that sorted out soon. That way I don't have to keep turning back like that. And then after I get a camera, or once I get that figured out, my next thing is going to be to get a new seat. I need to call the New Holland dealer where I got my tractor from to see what they have. But if it's outrageous, I need to find something that's not name brand. The one thing is I do have an air seat. That's what I call it. And that seems to be the expensive part. So at least I have that, the air ride. What I want though is a new cushion and back that's adjustable and possibly armrests. The adjustable is the big one. That's what's really, like, this is how I would sit. Who sits like that? It's ridiculous. So a new seat will be after camera. So last week I dissed every other row. So a couple days ago I dusted, and now I'm disking that every other row that hasn't been dissed yet. There's been a lot of grass and weeds that I don't really want in the vineyard. So I mowed it all down, and now I'm hitting it with a disc and a ring roller. And then next I'll be coming in with the Wilcox Performer, just like I did last week. I had a lot of people ask me, why am I getting rid of this middle piece where it's grass and it looks pretty and green? Well, the reason is because there's a lot of weeds out here that I don't want. I don't necessarily want to keep it dirt between my rows forever, but this is going to give me the ability to plant kind of a nice cover crop that will add nutrients and will be very beneficial to the soil and to my vines. You can get certain things that will add nitrogen, and that's not going to put off a million seeds that are going to grow everywhere. The point is that I don't want what is growing currently in here, but that my goal is to plant a nice cover crop in between my vines that I can mow down and that will build up the soil and be very beneficial. So it's not that I want to keep dirt all the time, but there's a lot of weeds out here that I don't want, and this is the best way to get rid of them. Okay, I just got everything dissed, so now the entire vineyard has been dissed. I need to get the disc unhooked, and then I'm gonna re-hook up to the Wilcox Performer and hit all those rows with the Wilcox Performer at least once. And then I think I will add the duck's feet back on. So if you guys watched my video where I talked about this, I actually removed duck feet off of this. So I think I need to put those back on for my second pass and then hit everything again. Woo! The wind has picked up. Oh my goodness gracious. So it is a few hours since I finished disking. I actually ended up having some anxiety and I decided to take a little break. If you guys are new here, you might not have seen my mental health videos, but I do deal with some anxiety. And it is hard for farmers to give themselves a break because it makes us feel like we're not working hard or we're lazy or something like that. Well, that is not the case ever. If you deal with anxiety or anything, you know, where you need to do some self-care, you need to take those moments, because if I wouldn't have just given myself a break and kind of given myself the chance to take a deep breath and just get recentered, I could have gone back out in my tractor and had an accident, to be honest. So it's good that I did that, and I'm learning to be okay with it. And I hope that if you guys deal with anything like this as well, that you learn to give yourself grace. And when you need a break, take it, because you deserve it. So I'm back in the vineyard, and I want to show you guys something really quick. We are just starting bloom. So I want to show you guys what bloom looks like and some cool facts about it. So right here, you can see all those little white spots. That is the bloom. So here's a couple that have not started blooming yet. You can see they're just plain green. And then these ones have all those little white spots on it. The thing that is really fascinating to me about grapes is they are self-pollinating. So they actually have the female and male part to pollinate. So most things, almost everything, needs bees or pollinators to kind of get one piece to the next. That way it can make a fruit or a vegetable. But grapes have it all themselves. Bees are always welcome. We love our bees, but it is not necessary for the grapes to bear fruit, which I had no idea until I did a year at Napa Valley Community College right before I planted my vineyard. And that's when I learned that. And just ever since then, I've thought it's like the coolest thing that grapes are self-pollinating. Maybe it's like a little geeky moment for me, but it was a really cool fact to me. And it's very fun to watch. So we're going through bloom right now. It'll take a little bit of time. And then after bloom, we will actually have the berries set and we'll start seeing the little baby grapes. I call these little baby grapes, but technically they're not. So we're moving along. It's getting really exciting out here. And look how beautiful it looks with everything. Everything's been suckered and it's just getting so big and green. And this row is so nice because there's no weeds, so it's really coming together. As stressed out as I get sometimes, I guess this really is something that I should be proud of. Oh, and I'm just so thankful to everyone that supports me and has helped me get this far. This is like the most beautiful row, I think. Whew, dusty. Okay, next on the agenda is to get the disc unhooked and get hooked up to this guy. Just finished hooking up the performer and now I'm gonna head out, and I dissed a few of the rows yesterday, so I'm gonna hit those rows with this, and then the rows that I dissed today I'll try to hit tomorrow or the next day. I just want to give everything that I dissed up at least a day to dry out, so that's why I do that. But all right, let's see what we can get done before the day's over. A few people have asked if I have auto steer. I don't have auto steer in my tractor. It's just not very hard to drive straight when you've got vines on both sides of you. Plus, I mean, the tractor drives straight, you know, kind of by itself, but no, I don't have auto steer. Unfortunately, it's a little dusty, so I don't think you're going to be able to see the performer too well. But we're going. The reason I hit it with the performer after the disc is the disc is still leaving a little hump in the middle, because that's how my rows were. The disc isn't making the hump, it's just not totally knocking it down. So after I disc it, going with the Performer, it's really smoothing things out and making it look nice. I just finished the 25 acres that I disced yesterday, so I'm really happy. I mean, that shows that even though I needed to take a little break today, I was still able to get everything I wanted done today. So I'm gonna park the tractor for now. I might be back out here tomorrow, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm really happy with how everything is looking, and it's crazy. It's crazy to look at the vineyard. I just feel like, sorry, my window is so dirty. But it's just like every day it's looking bigger and better, and fingers crossed. If you are new here, you might not know, this year will be my very first harvest. So it is a really big year. It's exciting. The vines were planted in April of 2018, and this fall will be my first harvest. So just trying to do everything right, and I feel like I am. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you would give it a thumbs up, that would mean the world to me. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will catch you later.